Hey, you beautiful big heads, it's your boy Zatch, and welcome back to some Alchemy Stars. In today's video, we are making teams, some cheap teams, baby. Somebody asked me to do it, so I'm doing it. Anyways, as you can see at the bottom here, we do have, our slot holders for every team we're going to make. We're going to go in here and use low rarity characters to make some teams, or characters that are free. I got to keep those two in there, because if they're free, they're cheap, because, well, free means cheap. So, let's hop on into just starting out with water. So we're going to go to quick, I tapped the wrong thing with my chunky fingers. Quick formation. There we go. So we're going to set it to rating so we can keep track and not be all over the place. And we're going to put it as a water. All right, here we go. So we're going to move down away from those guys because, we're poor. We ain't got 6 stars. So, obviously, Vice. Let's be honest here. Vice, you get it right away. Water character. Got a user, you get it right away. We're going to move down further. Flecken, 100%. You actually get them free now for missions. So, Flecken is a good character to have. He's bringing up the converter. He converts green tiles. Going further down, Miss Blanc, another character you get right away at the beginning of the game. Easy pick. Allure. She doesn't come right away. She comes from an event, but I can't remember. It's the Doomfire Strike event. I know exactly what event it is. But depending on when you can get her, I can't remember because obviously you had to play the game to a specific point. Then you get access to the old, events. And then all you gotta do is play the event and you get her. And then to round out this team, we're gonna get ourselves some sustain with Zoya. And then we're going to reposition these real quick. Okay, boom. Now, this is a good baseline water team that you could get pretty fast right away. Nobody's really too high up there. Everybody's free. Literally everybody's free except for Zoya, but she's like a 3 star. So do a multi, and you're more than likely to get her. Let's be honest here. If you're having trouble pulling 3 stars, nobody can save you. I'm sorry, but it's a fact. You better just I don't know. I want to have to say it, but kill yourself. I don't know. Anyways, moving forward. Now let's elevate this team, shall we? So now that we have a baseline, we can go back down in here and let's see here. Once you play the game for like 3 months, what the fuck? You should be able to get Regal. So what you could do now is take out Allure and pop in Regal. Also, there's the selection boxes that you do get as well. So once you go into the selection boxes of the cross converters, if you want to keep on moving forward your water team, you can take out Blanc. Go down here and you can pick up a Barton because he will be in that box. So now the team has obviously, let's switch it back out, already become a lot better. Now go back in, say you've done some pulls, we're going to stay out of 6-star range, obviously, unless they're free. We're going to go down here into the 5 stars. Say you've done some pulls and you got somewhat lucky. You have 3 choices of sustain actually in water that are, not that bad. Yeah, Felishai, who's honestly the best because heals all around. At the end of the turn, you get healing. You can teleport, so you have mobility as well. You can use Noah, who, since you do have, some pretty good conversion with Barton, giving you higher conversion, Noah makes you get shield depending on how many blue tiles on the field. So with the high conversion and Noah, you can get some nice sustain there. And last but not least, if you want a little bit more damage, you can get someone like Beretta, who's a hybrid healer / damage dealer. But yeah, we're keeping it low, we're keeping the vibes low, So look, water team, boom. Next up is fire. Now fire, when it comes to damage, fire is actually one of the best because it's not that hard. Let's switch it to rating. It's not that hard to get a good damage dealer in fire because honestly, most of them are. But let's just hop on into here. Sadly, we're gonna say this real quick. LeQueen and Matthew, even though, and Jakeen, damn, they really need to bring back more events and put them in the memory. Yes, but all 3 of them, you can't get them because they haven't put them in the memory yet. But when they do, they are all great choices, honestly. Jakeen turns the first tile into a chromatic tile and gives you shield. Matthew is literally just a preemptive converter who gives you shield on his chain combo. And LeQueen is a support healer who heals you and makes enemies take more damage from active skills, chain combos, and normal attacks. Like, they're all good, but you just ain't got access to them if you start out recently. Hopefully, you've been playing for a minute and you have them. Or, you started around the time they came out and you got them and then you just quit so you can come back to them. But yeah, just putting those out there. But anyways, I digress. Good DPS starting out right away. Patty and Patsy, even though you had to play around it pretty well, they actually do have really good damage for a 4-star, which is actually kind of crazy. Converter, tiny one. A classic, she throws out a prism red tile. Gotta have her. Let's see here. Honestly, we can go back up and look for Mr. Mans. Here he is, Faust. He is technically free because he comes from a pack, and then we can head back down. Now, if you want some sustain, you can do Alice because she is still a good healer. And depending on your DPS options, you can go for Rouge. She is free. You can get it from an event. Or you can do Nails. He is also a great character as well. Also low rarity. So And you can get them faster technically because again, 4 stars are easier to get than anything else. Even though Rouge is free, you have to still get the event unlocked. Anyways, finish. So this is a team for fire. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. And then obviously over time, you can change things. Nails can literally easily be replaced with any fire DPS. I mean this so literally. They're all good. It's not really hard to pick a damage dealer in fire. They're all actually really good. And then your converter can easily be switched out for Maggie at the lower ends. There's not really too many low end converters in fire. Sadly enough, because you're mostly getting damage. Because most of the converters in fire are in the 6-star tier, but yeah, so you ain't got really too many options in conversion in terms of a low rarity. But hey, you have plenty of options in terms of damage. So boom. Force. Okay, Force is the easy one, like one of the easiest ones to make in general because Array exists and she is a low rarity character in herself. So like, I'm gonna go down here and I'm just gonna get her in there right away. She is a 5-star, but at the same time, you have a decently good chance to get her. And I'm sorry, but I gotta put her on the team. I got to. She's the GOAT. Then we're gonna put Lola. She's also another free character. You also do Dawn if you really want to, but you ain't gonna get much damage out of Dawn. Just being completely honest. Pact. Let's get her in here. Solo. Everybody's got a free copy of Solo. She's free. And honestly, at this point, you got options. You can get mobility with Wendy. You can get some healing with Uriah. In terms of the low rarities, I don't really see the point of using any of them. The 3 stars ain't that good. Just being honest. But let's see. You can't get Mona because Collab hasn't come back. Brandy is another good character, but another event that has not come back yet. Another preemptive converter would be nice. But hey, they're holding on to the events. They're holding them captive. Jesus Christ, they're locked up and ain't letting them out. Just saying. Low cooldowns you can pop off pretty frequently over and over again. Nice solid team. And last but not least, Thunder, my baby Thunder. If you don't know where we're going with Thunder, you have not played this game enough. Because I'm going one route, baby. Especially if we're early on. You better pull her, and then you better start working on the rest of them. Because Tessa's stupid. Tessa, baby. We going to Tessa right, baby. So we're going to go Tessa. Ayo. For mobility, because she has a 1-turn teleport. We're going to get Pitman in here because he is also a free character, push back so you get, more survivability there. You can push back enemies while also teleporting away from them. Let's see. Who else am I going to put in here? I do have them in my mind. I just can't remember. Unimat, another low. I'm about to say low conversion. Low cooldown character. And then last but not least, we're just going to slap in good old fashioned 4-turn. I said 4 tile converter. I said 4-turn. Jesus Christ. Move around like this and boom. You have yourself a nice little Tessa team. A nice cheap Tessa team. Get Tessa. Because Tessa go bang. She got that gun, the big iron on her hip. All right. And everybody else here has low cooldowns. Except for Beverly, she has 2 turns, but everybody else has 1 turn. Unimat is a all-round support early on. He can make a tile. He can heal. Boom. Pitman, push people back and makes a shield in certain situations. And AO has mobility. So your entire point here is just to move around, have Tessa in the layer slot so she can pop off her chain combo, in the matter of situation, so she can keep on getting marks. The entire team's point is to get Tessa her mark so she can go bang, bang, bang. And if you want, you do have options. So if you really want to, right, go down here. Let's see. Like, if y'all want to, if you want more conversion and you don't care about all the low cooldown, you could put in Nemesis. I wouldn't recommend it on this team, but you could. I ain't going to tell you what to do, but you just should. And I just put these out here in the case of Tessa. If you do ever get lucky to pull these characters, Excelia and Luke work really well with her. Excelia, for obvious reasons, she can put down, a little heal every turn, and boom, more Tessa mark. Or Luke also has a 1-turn cooldown. So yeah, and he does great damage. So 2 more options there. But honestly, Thunder, if you get Tessa, this is just, a really cheap team that will carry you pretty far. Let's be honest here. Anyways, teams done. Video done. I'm gonna go kill myself. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope this helps you with making cheaper teams. Anyways, love you guys. Bye-bye.